Hi, and welcome to another edition of Inspired Messages Monday. It's Sue here, and a couple of messages just before I start. One is that you might have heard about this data protection new law that's coming in on the 25th of May, and it seems like everybody has to resubscribe to newsletters that they're getting. Now, I'm in the process of putting a newsletter together, but I have to say it's quite complicated, because it's to do with MailChimp, and yeah, I'm struggling. But you will be hopefully getting that within the next week. And so, if you still want to continue having my newsletter every 2 weeks, then please say so. Because obviously if you don't reply to me, then I have to take you off the list, and depending on how many people there are, it might not be worth doing. Obviously I'm still going to do the video, but obviously also on my newsletter people get offers and gifts and freebies which are not connected to the YouTube video. So with that said, that brings me to my astrology course, which is now live. And if you want to do it, it's a fantastic price. I've got it at a fantastic price for you, because I'm so passionate really about people learning astrology like I have. It's changed my life. And obviously I'm involved with it every day, and I really, want other people to have the same opportunity. So through learning astrology, you learn about yourself, about your life purpose, and about other people too. And so if you want to do my course, then I have a link on my newsletter, which is going to give you the course for £30. Now this course is worth £150, and it's taken me 9 months to actually record and put it all together, and along with handouts that you get every week. So there's a lot of information, and I've worked really hard at it. I'm very proud of it. And so, click on the link and it will take you to my course, and the first few videos are free anyway for you to have a look at, to see if it's something that you'll be interested in, see if you like the way I teach. So with that, we'll move on to the messages. So this week there's a lot of 22 energy, and I've got the tarot because the 22 is a master number, as you probably know, and so with this card is a 22. In the tarot it's the Fool. Now it doesn't mean that he's a fool at all, but it means that he's either on a journey, is either finishing a journey, starting a journey, or on a journey. And as we all are, aren't we? The journey of life. And he's got his little knapsack, on his shoulder, and off he's going. So this is representative of you on your journey of life. And because it's come up, then I have to reference it. But also what's come up is quite a lot of 10 energy, which in the tarot is the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is about motivation, really, and doing what you're supposed to be doing. And so that's what I really want to take to you today, that you really need to be moving forward on your journey in life and motivating yourself. In fact, that's what the affirmation is about, because I thought, maybe we need it. We need that kind of spur of saying, every morning, I'm motivated, etc., etc. So as I said, he's always on a journey, but creativity is actually also part of the process. And obviously when we're doing anything, we have to be creative, and creativity can take lots of forms. So think about that, and if you are thinking of doing something, then this is the time to do it. Okay, so starting with the 7th, which is Monday today, we've got Mercury squaring Pluto. Now, squares are always a challenge. Mercury is about communication. Pluto can be about power issues. So it might be that somebody is using manipulation, maybe, or maybe you feel powerless. But remember, it's only for today. I think that's quite important. Although tomorrow we've got another square, so that the first couple of days, well, in fact, the first 3 days of this week, it's not that easy. So we need to be strong, and so. Because Pluto is about this, it can bring arguments as well, and obviously they are to do with power issues. And words will have impact and a potential to transform something. So looking at it in the positive sense, maybe we have to go through this to come out the other end. So then on the 8th, tomorrow, then Venus will square Neptune. So obviously Venus is about relationships, and when we have Neptune, things are not clear. So there's uncertainty in areas of love and relationships and money issues. And speaking your mind, you either really get a dream come true, or on the other hand, someone may disappoint you. And then on Wednesday, we're going to have the Sun in opposition to Jupiter. Our security, money and values are getting adjusted, as these areas of life will be brought into the spotlight. And that's because the Sun is in Taurus, and Taurus is all about money and security. But remember, it's only for Wednesday. And then on Friday the 11th, the Sun will trine Pluto, so much better on Friday, and that can bring long-term transformation and positive changes in your life. On the world stage, leaders flex their muscles, projecting power, so watch out for that. And then on Saturday the 12th, Mercury is going to square Mars. So a square obviously is a challenge. Mars was the god of war, and Mercury obviously is about communication. So watch what you say and think before you speak on Saturday the 12th. And on Sunday the 13th, Mercury will conjunct Uranus. So this will be the time to say what you think, assert your individuality and speak for those who need your support. And then on Monday the 14th, which is actually my birthday, we've got Mercury going into Taurus along with the Sun, and that will be till the 29th of May. And whilst it's there, you'll want to be sure what you are thinking about, and you're going to back it up with lots of facts. So anything you do on Monday the 14th, you will do it properly. And then on Tuesday the 15th, Uranus moves into Taurus. Now, it's been in Aries for 7 years. And so this is a big planet moving into another sign. And there's always a change, and you can feel that particularly, as I say, on the world stage. So things that were started while Uranus was in Aries. Aries is all about new beginnings and new things and new ways of doing things. So when it moves into Taurus, this is a time for the things that we did when it was in Aries being nurtured and tended like as though it was a plant, so that it actually comes to fruition. But actually it will go back into Aries for a short time before it finally moves into Taurus eventually next year. But anyway, there's also on Tuesday the 15th a new moon in Taurus. So lots of Taurian energy around at the moment because the Sun will still be there, and then we have the new moon. And that's going to bring an emotional need to feel secure, a need to, make sure the bills are paid. Make your list of goals for the next 28 days and cement with the new moon ritual. So if you've not got one, send send an email to me or on my contact page, which I usually put on my newsletter, and I will send you one. And then on the 16th, Wednesday the 16th, Mars will square Uranus. So this is rebellious. This is a really difficult square. So be very careful when you're driving. Don't do anything in haste. Don't, this is kind of backing out the drive without even seeing what what's happening, and just bumping into something. So be very careful, because it is the accident prone transit. But it can bring something brand new, and often indicates a major breakthrough or a break in your daily routine. And then on Friday the 18th, Mercury will trine Saturn, and that makes it easy to complete tasks that require planning and precision. And then on Saturday the 19th, Venus moves into Cancer till the 14th of June. So lots of emotional flying around, although it can be a very tender and sensitive time, and you will want to protect your nearest and dearest. And you'll really make sure that your family is fed. So food and security will be in the mix of it all. So then the affirmation, hand on heart, to say every morning till we come back: I make the right decisions at the right time, and I'm motivated to move forward. I make the right decisions at the right time, and I'm motivated to move forward. So have a fantastic 2 weeks. If you fancy learning astrology, then click on the link of the newsletter, or sign up for my newsletter, and then you'll get the link. And come and say hello to me on Facebook, Astrologist Sue Fletcher, or Life Purpose Tutor. Remember, I do a Life Purpose course as well. So there's lots of help and information out there for you. So I'm going to say bye-bye for now, and I will see you in a couple of weeks. So have a great 2 weeks. Bye for now. Bye-bye.